Hello everybody, Qzilla here. Welcome to the first bonus episode of Chrono Trigger. So, in the last episode, we defeated Lavos once and for all and saved the future. However, a bunch of stuff has opened up. So, this episode is actually being recorded chronologically after the final bonus episode, but I'm uploading this first because I can. So, this episode is going to be getting all of the other endings. So, after you clear the game, you'll be able to do New Game Plus. This will have you carry over all your stats or items, etc. So, since we did the Dream's End thing in the final bonus episode, I got the Dream Seeker. So, once you start a New Game Plus, you can actually fight Lavos at any time. And I do mean any time by entering this telepod. So, there are multiple different endings that you can get only once you unlock New Game Plus. So the first ending that we're going to be showing off is the successor of Guardia. So I did get the Dream Seeker, which comes after Chrono, after you do the Dream's End ending. This is by far Chrono's best weapon, as it deals so much more damage. Now, I will say this, I am using various save files from online, just to speed this up, otherwise I would have to play through the game all over again. I have zero intention of doing that. Not to mention limited save file space. But, so, the final ending will be from my own stuff, though, but I am using save files from online. If you don't want to do that, that's completely fine, but I'm just doing it for the sake of showing off this video, as there are multiple different endings depending on when exactly you defeat Lavos. And I'll be showing each ending, or at least like showing the general gist of each ending before skipping the credits. So, you know the deal by now. So, just spam your strongest attacks, do whatever. So, to talk about the Dream Seeker, the Dream Seeker is by far Chrono's best weapon overall, as, while it does have slightly more attack than, the Rainbow Sword, it actually has a higher crit rate, dealing critical hits 9 times out of 10. Meaning that is by far Chrono's best weapon. However, you have to defeat the special super boss in order to even be able to use it. That super boss being... Well, I'm not sure if I should spoil it since this is going up first, but I will just say that Chrono's Dream Seeker sword only comes after you defeat that boss. So the first ending that we are going for is the successor of Guardia. This is one of the harder endings to get, So in order to obtain this specific ending, what you have to do is you have to, use the right teleport after returning from 600 AD the first time. Marl needs to be in tow, but Frog and Luca are not in the party. But this is before you reach the end of time. Meaning before you go to the future, or the trial, or whatever. Basically do this, like, right after you've defeated, well, after you've returned from 600 AD. By doing so, you'll be able to, it's humanoid. Could it have acquired the powers of every creature on this planet? This thing is the reason we're all here? This planet is our home. And we're taking it back. Alright, so, just like normal, throw our hands with him, yada yada yada. But you get the drill. So, one of the hardest fights in the entire game is, well, I'm saving the hardest ending to get for last, simply because it's the one ending that requires you to, you're done. Mega Elixir. So yeah, you have to fight Lavos over and over again. You're probably gonna see me doing this quite a lot. But so long as you know what you're doing, you can easily get each of the endings. Also, I did have to go back to a previous, I had to go back and, I have no idea what I'm thinking. But, like I was saying, I have no idea what I was doing with that. Okay, I'm sorry. So, to best defeat Lavos over and over again for all the endings, I would highly recommend, firstly, knowing when you should go for each ending. As there are some endings that have incredibly, and I mean incredibly specific times. So this is going to be a very, very long episode full of, blinding lights and stuff. Mega Elixir. Attack you. I'm surprised that counted as an attack. But after you clear, oh, hopefully he's gonna go down soon. There we go. So, after you cleared, so if you defeat Lavos in New Game Plus after you, after you return from 600 AD, like so, we will find ourselves back in the fair. Alright, so... Princess, wearing our disguise out again, are we? What? Why is... that a frog noise? Princess, wearing our disguise out again, are we? Something strange here. Let's go back to the castle. Father? Townspeople are acting strangely. Calm down, Nadia. Where have you been? Oh, I see you've been hopping around just like a human again. Everybody keeps saying that. What's that supposed to mean? You know very well what it means. I don't know what kind of game you're playing, but there's no need for you to keep dressing that way. It must be uncomfortable. What? Come, you're just in time. I was just about to take a look at this 400-year-old film of our ancestors' wedding. We found out when we were cleaning the treasury. What? Did she just hop? Oh my god. Marl? Tell me you're not a... What the... Okay, so... this ending reveals that, Marl is now half human, half frog. Why? Because for whatever reason, due to circumstances not revealed in the game, and only if you do this ending, Frog will marry Queen Line. So, yay. So now, Marl is, part frog. So once this is done going through, I will cut to the next ending, or the next time we defeat Lavos for an ending. That's, very interesting, though. Whatever happened to King Guardia? No! Alright, well, sucks to be you, Marl. The end. Alright, so, the next ending that we're going to be doing requires us to either use the red telepod or bucket after reaching the end of time for the first time, but before we learn about the legendary hero in 600 AD. As a result, what we have to do is we have to fight Lavos for... basically, you've got Chrono, Robo, Luca, and Marl. Energy reading at 100, 200, and increasing. No way. So yeah, welcome to the Day of Lavos. It is our goal to change all of this. Oh my. Right. Lavos. Yep, let's go and fight. So, I'm going to be doing... So I'm going to be using Chrono, Luca, and Robo for this fight. So depending on when you fight Lavos, he will either go straight for the first phase, or he will have phases based entirely on... on when you, well, based entirely on how many bosses you've fought until now. So, for example, if you're going for this ending, the Good Night ending, you will have to deal with 2 attack modes before... yeah, you get the idea. But I'm just gonna be blasting right through, you get the idea. Wait, so the game expects you to have fought Aeron by now? Interesting. That's not what I ever expected to hear. Oh. Was not expecting that, but okay. Changes attack mode. Wait, do we have to go through the entire gauntlet? That's gonna be super annoying if that is what we have to do. I think we're gonna have to go through the entire gauntlet. Oh boy. If that is the case, then I will definitely cut out, yeah, we're gonna have to go through the entire gauntlet. Okay, so I will cut to when we don't have to do that. Alright, so now that that's done, let's go and fight Lavos again. So, like always, we're just gonna throw hands, and that way, once the fight is over, I will explain the ending. So, I'll just skip through everybody's, surprise talk about what Lavos is and all that stuff, just so that way I can show off the ending. But certain endings are much harder to get compared to others. Start, will, whatever. Number one phrase, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna be speedrunning all the Lavos fights, just so that way I can get to the endings much faster. So, come on already, let's get going. Alright, so, I will go ahead and cut to when this fight is over so we can show the ending. Alright, so I did it, I beat Lavos, yada yada yada. Show us the ending already. Now this ending is the good night ending. So as you can see, it's just a new Walla and a frog just playing around. So the frog will constantly be playing pranks on the new. But like, I mean, again, it's another ending to show. But I do like how this game has multiple different endings that hinge entirely on when you defeat Lavos. So, for example, like you beat him at the end of the game, you get one ending. You beat him the midpoint, you get another. But some of these endings are incredibly specific with their timing. So eventually, the new and the walleye and frog will just fall asleep together. So yeah, that's the goodnight ending. Ah well. So the next ending I am going to cut to once this ending is over. I gotta admit, I kind of vibe with the music. The end. Alright, see you guys at the next one. Alright, so for this next ending, the legendary hero ending, what you'll need to do is you'll need to use either the right telepod at the fair or use the bucket at the end of time after you learn about the legendary hero in the year of 600 AD, but before you acquire the hero's badge from Tata, meaning before you go and do all the stuff to recruit Frog. So what you will need to do is you'll need to like go through, defeat Lavos again, yada yada yada. I will go ahead and cut to when I get that ending. Alright, so with that out of the way, we now get the legendary hero ending. So this one's a bit weird. So this one, firstly we see a reenactment of the game's opening scene. You know, when Chrono meets Marl, but this time it's Robo who comes out of the gate and Atropos. In a futuristic Line square. Poor Robo, he's just laid out flat. Meanwhile, in the past, we see something interesting. So Tata's planning on confronting mages, and he bumps into Chrono and his friends. But eventually, he eventually arrives at the Fiendland's castle, is accosted by fiends, yada yada. Anyway, he makes it to the throne room, and Chrono, Marla, and Luca are there instead of the mages and his cronies. Don't ask me how. They just are. So hopefully I'll get to show that off to you guys. But yeah. So Doma is flaunting his son. Off Tata goes. I guess the part about them, or about Tata running into Chrono, Marlon, and Luca doesn't happen, but whatever. So Tata makes it, and Magus! That's not Magus. Okay, Chrono, you can laugh a little, but yeah. So, with that done, I guess I'll be seeing all of you over at the next ending. So for you guys, it'll be like a quick second. For me, it's gonna be more. The end. Alright, so oops, I didn't mean to do that. So, this next ending has a requirement of us fighting Lavos after we acquire the Hero's Badge from Tata, but before attending Ayla's party where the gate key is stolen. So I will see all of you once I got that ending. Alright, so now that I've done that, we get the Unknown Past ending. So, what exactly is the Unknown Past ending and how do you get it? Firstly, like I said, you have to get the Hero's Badge from Tata, but this is before you attend Ayla's party where the gate key is stolen. What it does is it shows Chrono, Marlon, and Luca dropping out of the gate of Medina, while it hints at the rest of the game. Basically, this is kind of like at the halfway point, and yeah, so it'll show prehistory, it'll show the Middle Ages as well. So as you can see, we have two reptiles running away from Kino and some cavemen. And of course they're running from an army. And now the army is running from Ayla. Then we see Magus along with his guardians. Well, his generals, I should say, not his guardians. I don't know why I said guardians. Then we see Pingardia looking over his knights, with Line and the Chancellor close behind. He's basically preparing for an assault on Magus. And then we switch over to Frog, who is now leaving his hermitage. I'm not sure what he plans to do, but okay. And lastly, we get Robo running across the top of the screen. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Robo? Oh, never mind. He's on the bottom of the screen right now. Hi, Robo. You okay? The end. Alright, so you guys have the next one. Alright, so this next ending is the People of the Times. So how do you get this ending? Well, you get it by defeating Lavos after you get the stolen gate key back, but before Frog joins the party again. Meaning, don't repair the Masamune since you can't keep it or equip it to Frog by New Game Plus, or give it to Frog. Basically, this is a slideshow ending, and it shows various characters either alone or in groups. Really, there isn't much to actually do in this ending, other than just watch, so yeah. I do like how they're all in certain poses. And it entirely depends on who is in what pairing. But yeah, like I said, there isn't much to actually do here. Yeah, again, I'll let you guys see the entirety of it, but once that happens, like, I'll just cut to when we get the next ending. I swear, the music in this game is amazing. But yeah, it's thinking about it now, it's just kind of, I don't know, I kind of don't want to leave this world behind. But I don't intend to play Chrono Cross. The end. This next ending is called The Oath. You get this by defeating Lavos after you return the repaired Masamune to Frog, but before you defeat mages in 600 AD. This one's a bit stubborn. My apologies, Luca. You didn't have to apologize. It seems you put all these weapons on you in the first place. Well, that idiot's the one who should be apologizing, sitting around sleeping all the time. I should wake him up and make him help. Don't you dare! Let him sleep. He's earned it fighting that long and hard. Fine, whatever. Where are you going? I just made some tea. I have some business to attend. Okay, see ya, Frog. Okay, you okay, Frog? How about Chrono just wakes up and is like, huh? Ooh, Magus' castle. So Frog heads here, single-handedly defeats Flea/Anazi, then goes to fight Magus. Fool! So, you wish to die an early death? Somebody's gotten himself in too deep. Thinking one man is enough to take me. Well, Frog, what are you up to? You! I love how he just flat out kills Ozzy. Go on, Frog. Go fight mages, you earned it, dude. Dal Zumal Farah Lolier. Basically just that old chant from when we fought mages. Yeah. The usual stuff. We get it, mages. So, you came. Fiends and humans alike are nigh destroyed. Save you and I, the ones who remain are but sheep. The victor of this battle shall have the world as his prize. No, he shall have the future. It seems as such, but it is no prize I seek. It is vengeance. Ah, the Masamune. Very well. Come, if it is death you seek. And they fight. They're really going at it. Oh my. Yeah, they are really fighting. Oh. Now I can't tell who is winning though, but I think Frog might be in the lead. Not sure. Because they chose intentionally to not show us this epic battle. But it will cut to there being a silhouette on top of Magus' castle. No one knows if it's Frog or Magus. But that is the oath ending. The end. This next ending is Dino Age. In order to get this one, you have to defeat Lavos before you defeat Azala, the Black Tyranno, but after you defeat Magus back in 600. So, even if you don't have Ayla in your party, as you can see, something is very, very wrong. So the start of the game will be reenacted, but every human is now a Reptite, and the Green Ambler, which was formerly a person wearing a Reptite disguise, is now a Reptite wearing a human disguise. It's also worth mentioning that this ending is actually canon in Chrono Cross, as one of the major things in that game is a place called Dinopolis, and a race called the Dragonians, which are descendants of the Reptites, and basically they're from this timeline where the Reptites won. So everyone is now a Reptite. Chrono, Marl, Luca, you get the idea. But yeah, so the reason why this is because history takes it as Ayla not being there to defeat the Reptites. So Azala never died or whatever. So it's definitely an interesting opening. But It is also kind of interesting in that this was the one ending that's not the canonical one, or the Dreams Epilogue one, that actually gets acknowledged in any form in Chrono Cross. Water's always nice, you know the drill. So, I'm curious, what do Marl and Luca look like as reptiles? Or do they change at all? Like, do they have any unique reptile designs, or... Nope, not Marl. And I'm gonna guess Luca looks just like Chrono and Marl. So, yay, I guess? The end. This next ending is titled What the Prophet Seeks. There are two methods to get this. You either fight Lavos after fighting the Black Tyranno but before witnessing Qzilla enter the Ocean Palace, or you fight Lavos and win after getting kicked out of Antiquity by the Prophet and before fighting him in the Ocean Palace. Frog will go to the Magnolia Cathedral where he sees a statue of Magus, which is then followed by several scenes featuring Frog, Magus, and Qzilla. Basically, the events of Zeal play out without Chrono and the others interfering. Frog, now forever cursed to be half human, half fiend, makes the most of his new life. The others return to 1000 AD, where they will enjoy the rest of the fair, including Ayla beating the guy at the drinking game. Magus will descend into the Ocean Palace, and, well, he proceeds forward no matter what, intending to destroy Lavos. We all know he will fail. Yeah, it's nice to see Frog is just chilling, making the most of his new life. And of course, Alphador is like, because Alphador recognizes Magus as Janus. So, yeah. Thankfully, there's only 2 more endings for us to go through. Alright, Magus, you go have your revenge. But, honestly, this is probably one of the most upbeat endings that you can get that isn't the main ending. And that's purely because, like, everyone lives, no one dies. Actually, no, we have 3 more endings to go through. And I love how he's just flying down. He's not even taking the elevator. The elevator is for wimps in his eyes. Alright, so... I guess we're... Luca, no! Alright. It's time for, if history is to change, let it change! The world is to be destroyed, so be it. If I must vanish from existence to see this done, and I shall welcome that fate. I'm coming, Lavos. Alright, dude. No need to announce your departure. This is not the airport. But, huh. Not bad. And again, I do apologize for how long this episode is, but with there being a total of 13 endings, 12 that I'm going through in this episode, the end. Alright, so this next ending is called Memory Lane. Already? What? It's over already? I agree, Marl. But this one has a very specific window for when you can get it. You have to go fight Lavos after you see Shala open up the sealed door into the sealed palace, but before you power up Marl's pendant. That is what the end usually means. Things are just starting to get interesting. Well, let's see if we can get these words out of the way then. Yeah, take them away. Then we can take a little trip down memory lane and reflect on all the good times we had. Art director, would you mind? What are you girls planning? First, let's take a closer look at Line Square. There's the steel runner. I just don't think I could go for one like that. The armor would poke you all the time. Look at that! Can you imagine what the inside of that armor must smell like? What a lovely thought, Luca. Let's get on with the show, okay? Damn. Next up is your home, Guardia Castle. This was a very nice memory. Is it ever? Woo! He was the only one you couldn't bring yourself to shoot with your Zonker, wasn't he? His name's Peter. He's not really a man, though. I knew that! Oh, it's Pierre! Wouldn't want anything to do with someone like that. Obviously corrupt. Someone ought to put him on trial. He was my lawyer. This next one just doesn't have any spark. Where's the energy? That drive to make the best of your situation. Cheer up! It might not be any better than him if we were in his shoes. Well, good luck sewing that seat of yours. There's Johnny, Mr. Speed himself. I don't know about a guy whose greatest talent is being fast. Hey, look close, he's really a tricycle. No thanks. Try again when you learn to ride, buddy. Damn. There's that stuffed shirt, Cyrus. He is awfully handsome. But those clothes have got to go. Oh, and did you know he plucks his eyebrows? What? Ugh, you've got to be joking. Still a hunk, though. Toma! Now he's definitely my type. Aw, he's just a sot. Probably has dozens of girlfriends, too. Or boyfriends. Come to think of it, he never really talked about his love life. What about him? That Kino guy. Forget it. Total Neanderthal. But the single-mindedness is kind of cute, don't you think? He walks like a duck. Gross. He was a nice enough guy, though. Yeah, he meant well. This is your idea of a nice little trip down memory lane? Chrono? I guess we got a little carried away. Say, what era should we go to now? One with lots of fun things to do. Now! Now? As in... present? Okay, the present it is. So, I guess we won't be needing this gate key anymore, will we? Hey, wait for me! This is the only ending that has Chrono talk. The end. This next ending is called Reunion. In order to get this ending, you have to defeat Lavos after Chrono dies, but before you bring him back. With Lavos dead, the gates will no doubt soon be closed. Return to your age now, or risk being lost to time's flow. Let's go back in time and save Chrono! It seems this is truly the last you will see of each other. Aren't you worried about him? You know, wait for Ayla. What about you, Frog? Don't you? I must return to the Middle Ages to protect Queen Nina. He doesn't even say anything. Oh well. Ayla, go home. Bye! Be strong! Farewell! Goodbye. How can you all be so heartless? Death is the fate we can't escape, Marl. Someday we'll all pass away. Damn. Wait! There's something... Have they all left already? Hey, drop this. Oh well. It's the final night of the Millennial Fair! Okay, so... The Moonlight Parade is now being held in Marl's, honor. But it's pretty clear Marl's not too into it. Which... I don't blame her. I mean... The love of her life flat out died. And everyone else refused to go rescue him. So there are actually two different versions of this. One where you don't crash the epoch and one where you do. I chose the one where you do because it flat out skips phase 1, which is all of the Lavos shell fights. So yeah. But if you don't crash the epoch, then the epoch will still be around. But how are you here? Wait, what? How is it that Magus, Frog, Robo, and Ayla are all here? What? How did everyone get here? I thought the gate had been shut. Voila! Hehe, I tinkered with the telepod. Huh. And made it into a time machine? You're the man from the end of time. You left behind the time egg. The time egg, you see, is blah 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 blah. Oh my god, they're tuning it out. You understand? So, in other words, we can get Chrono back? Yes, it is possible. So, that's why you're all here. Yep. And let's go get Chrono. Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you. Why don't you stay here with your dad? But, don't worry, I'll bring the big dummy back. Trust me. Luca will coerce Chrono into coming back if she needs to. Okay. I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day. A giant bell. The Nadia bell, of course. That's Nadia's bell. A replacement for Lena's bell, which has rung for the last 400 years. Henceforth, Nadia's bell will ring proudly instead. It's beautiful! Now you can do the honors. Why was she grunting? There we go. Marl, I suggest you drop those at once if you don't want your dad worrying after you. Hey! Help me! Off she goes. Well, all that's left now is just seeing what comes of their little journey. So if you don't dismantle the epoch, Luca will talk about potentially dismantling it, and then the gate will suddenly burst open mid-air with the crew coming out of it. But that's only if you don't get the time egg and you don't crash the epoch. But while Marl is on Death Peak, I think off in the distance should be a certain figure of a young man. Don't be so sad, Marl. You saved the world. You got your boyfriend back. And well, it's a pretty nice song. But one more ending to go. The end. There he is. Go get him, Marl. Alright, so for this last ending, I am actually back on my own save file. So, like I mentioned at the start of the episode, when you reach New Game Plus, you can use the right telepod at any time in order to go fight Lavos. This ending that I'm going to be showing you can be obtained in one of two ways. The first way is for you to defeat Lavos in the Ocean Palace, where he has double strength. The other way is to defeat him at the very beginning of the game. Now, obviously, I've given my my best gear to them both. Now, thankfully, when you fight him before you reach the end of time, you don't have to, you don't, or at least before you fight the dragon tank, you don't have to, you don't have to go through all the multiple attack modes that he had in all the other ending fights. Meaning that it is just you versus a shell in phase 1. And you can take him on with either Chrono and Marl, or just Chrono. Depends on whether or not you, it really just depends on whether or not you choose to, have Chrono and Marl do the telepod stuff. But so long as you defeat Lavos before you enter 680 for the first time, you will be able to get this ending. Otherwise, you have to wait until you get to the Ocean Palace, which I have zero interest in playing that long to get to. But yeah, most of the other endings shouldn't really take you too long to get. At most, they'll take a few hours each. Because, I mean, it's not like the game gets any more difficult. In New Game Plus. In fact, I think the game is probably at its easiest in New Game Plus. Yeah, if you want to show off, you can just defeat him. You can just defeat Lavos using Chrono. But I'm choosing to have Chrono and Marl. Couple goals and all that. Yes, they are in fact keep couple goals. Because, as we all know, they get married. And there we go. We've defeated, at the very least, we've defeated the outer shell. So now we just have the real Lavos to defeat, and then we will be done. But yeah, I am genuinely surprised at how long this episode has taken. But yeah, thank you to the person who put all of the save files online, as well as a guide on how to use them. Because I would not have gotten this video out otherwise. So Lavos for lowers his defenses, just in time for a full power Luminaire. And yes, it is indeed full power, because holy does he deal so much. I also gave him the Prism Spectacles instead of the Wrath Band, simply so that way, more damage. But, other than that, I don't, like, really, just bring your best gear, bring your best everything, you get the idea. Alright, and that should, I think, I'm gonna guess that's just flat out part of the song, because that has always played no matter what is being used, so. Alright, so this should be the end. There we go. So what exactly is this ending that we are about to get? Well, it's called the Dream Team ending. And like I said, you either have to defeat Lavos in the Ocean Palace, or defeat Lavos at the very beginning of the game, which is only really capable of being done in New Game Plus. And thus, we wind up at... Well, where are we now? Welcome to the end of time. The Dream Project. Who are you? Akiyoshi Masuda. Kokubo and I have been practicing our anti-stress massages on each other instead of working. Shoulder massages. Shoulder. Who are you? Haizo Mamo. What are you looking at, buddy? Trying to start something? Go on, bring it on! Hiroki Chiba. 1-4, 1-4. Come on, 1-4! No, I lost again! Hirokatsu Sasaki. Ever since I started growing out my hair, I've been getting a lot of attention. From guys, I can't believe it. Koji Sugimoto. The jetpack programmer's high score was 21-10. Bet you can't beat that. Tadahiro Usuda. Look closely and you'll appreciate the little details on the monsters. Like here, check out the shadow on this guy's sword. See it? Huh. Yukio Nakatani. Thanks for playing. Are you a girl? No. He attacks me. Kazumi Kobayashi. I've lost 22 pounds working on... Oh Dude lost Dude lost work. Oh my god. Takayuki Otachi. Well done. Masanori Hoshino. Hey, they promised to name this game Hoshino Trigger. Isia Nomura. Wait, what? Just joking. Damn you, Nomura. You scared the crap out of me. Akane Haruki. Please feed me, I'm starving. Koichi Ibe. Thanks for playing Chrono Trigger all the way to the end. You have a kiss to remember it by. Huh? Kiyoshi Yoshi. Ah yes, such a moving story in that 128th entry to the Chrono series. What? Oh no, this must be the wrong era. Eiji Nakamura, congrats on finishing the game. Why don't you spend some... Are you calling me a no-lifer? Hey out there in TV land, how are we doing today? It's me, Manabu Daishima. Let's all buy games, okay? None of this renting and borrowing stuff. Akihiko Matsui. What do you think? Or what did you think? I hope you had a good time. See you in another game. Minoru Akeo. I love a good quest, don't you? So fun fact, there's not been a new Chrono game since Chrono Cross. Sorry, it's a bad makeup day for Takashi Tokita. Alright, fair. Matsuzo Itakura, did you figure out my Poyozo dance attack? See you again in another game soon! Yasuyuki Hone. This was my first project. Ooh, was I never nervous. What a relief it's over. Shinichiro Hamasaka. I just helped the Chrono Trigger team a tiny bit. Good job, guys. Yasuhiko Kamada. Having 32 megs means we can use a lot of graphics. Oh, I think he means megabytes. Using a lot of graphics means we have to create a lot of graphics. Well, it was hard work, but it sure was fun. Mami Kawaii. Oops, did I forget to insert a few parts again? I'm so sorry, it won't happen again. Hiroyuki Ito. Hehe, the Tyranno layer? Yep, it was my bright idea to put the switch in the mouth. Sorry about that. Fumi Nakashima. Did you see the little character animations on the world map, Ribbit? There's Luca reading a book, Chrono all in a rush. Know what I'm talking about, Ribbit? I did. Whoops. Tetsuya Takahashi. If you thought this was tough, you should get a lot of Final Fantasy IV. Damn. Toshiaki Suzuki. Ugh, so tired, but so hungry. One thing at a time. Katsuhisa Higuchi. Legendary programmer, 29, seeks a special someone. Not quite hero material, but still stuff of legend. Waiting for those cards and letters. Hey! We actually killed them. Oh my god. I didn't mean to, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kill them all. I thought there's just one random little fight at the very end. Okay, so they're alive again. What do you say? Asui. I'm in the middle of something good here. Right, fair. Let's see. Shun Moria. I've been working 24 hours a day. Oh. Ken Narita. Love was in the air, but then the engine's cut out. Kazuo Suzuki. I'm the consummate professional. Keisuke Matsuhara. Thank you. No loss necessary. Just send money. I hope you enjoyed all of my events. Another of my masterpieces will be available soon, so stay tuned. Kenichi Nishi. Man, that was a long haul. I got my first gray hair working on this game. Lost weight, too. Haruyuki Nishida. Hey, do you think there will be a sequel? Yeah? That'd be nice, huh? Makoto Shimamoto. Boom! 9,999 damage! You do! Yusuke Naora. How was the art? I had a blast working on it. Hiroshi Uchiyama. That's a pretty good costume you got on there, kid. Wait, it's really you, isn't it? Sorry, thought you were just a cosplayer. Tsutomu Terada. I've got every cold that's gone around this year. Hey, I know you've gotten strong, but don't go picking on my monsters now, you hear? Oof, I feel bad. Kaname. I'm just a map design noob, but my dad's a pro gamer. He pwns noobs at the arcade. Yasunori Mitsuda. Well, now it's my turn to set off on a journey to see what the world holds in store. I wonder if I shall ever return. Goodbye! Didn't even open the door. Keita Ito. You want a buggy map repaired? 10 million G out to cover your costs. Kazuhiro Okama. Congratulations, did you have a good time? Yoshinori Ogura. I'm just happy to have been able to work on the game. Don't look for me. Hiro Koyamamoto. Wow. That's, interesting. Shinichiro Okaniwa. I can't even remember the last time I cut my hair. Look how long it is. Better get myself to a barber. Wait, are we supposed to be out here? Kato. No storm lasts forever. Even eternity must come to an end. I think. Way to make the music change, dude. Well then, open the gates to the Dream Team. Oh. There they are. Nobuo Uematsu. What does that... Is this... Then do better. Oh wait, no. I have nothing to do. I have nothing better to do than read this. Now run along and play, boys and girls. Kazuhiko Aoki. Guess what? I hit the 100,000 yen jackpot. It's him, Akira Toriyama. Hey, Sasuke, Kika. Mom's working on games too. Are you seeing this? Isn't this great? Rest in peace, Toriyama. Yuji Hori. Wow, their years sure do fly by. This game was first released in 1995. Hironobu Sakaguchi. Boy, it used to be that I'd get thinner after each game. Now I'm getting weight instead. Heck, I must be getting old. Congratulations on finishing the game. You're now a member of the Dream Team. Since you flew through the game so fast, you've adjusted the credits to suit your style. Okay, I see what you're doing here. Chrono Trigger, the end. Well, thank you all for coming. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Goodbye.